Here, particularly notably against Squid Snipe, there was a game 5-set, and 107 did take a game as well. But we can see the Rosalina coming out, a character that Bloom has definitely had a lot of faith in recently.
Rosa, yeah.
So we are going to see it, whereas eMass sticking to the tried and true Joker.
Yep. Right now, they're just trading back and forth. We're just feeling each other out, you know.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we can see, you know, eMass managing to get the neutral air into the grab.
This one. Closer, yeah. There we go. All right, perfect.
And we have got it here. So outside of Bloom, there really aren't any other, like, notable Rosalinas outside, like, maybe Wilksy. But even then, somebody on, like, the level of Bloom, you're really not going to get the matchup experience that you're going to get with a character like Joker, where there have been like a few popping up here and there, less so in recent months, but definitely like over the history of Ultimate in the UK, we've had a few good Jokers, you know, rear their heads. Yeah,
definitely. Like eMass has just taken London by storm. Like remember, he's not originally a London player. He came from Saudi Arabia, right?
Yes, he did, and was #1 in the entirety of the Middle East as well. So this man has got an excellent resume to hand here, and I believe he has beaten Bloom before, so I think he's going to want to, you know, make lightning strike twice here. Of course, Bloom being the favorite, but like eMass has definitely proven that he can do it.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that this is not going to be easy for Bloom like most people expect it to.
Oh my god.
That's for sure.
Just managing to get the up air through the stage. I don't think eMass was quite ready for it, and Bloom holding on delicately to his first stock, and eMass on a fresh second one.
Exactly. Right now, Bloom is just getting as much extra credit as possible, but eMass does manage to go unscathed.
Yep, 0 credit being amassed here from Bloom. As we can see, just going for those tried and true Joker bread and butters. And Bloom really making an emphasis on keeping center stage. That's something Rosalina is really, really good at. Just sort of using Luma and her big disjoints to just sort of create a big space around her. Yeah,
controlling space. And the thing is, Bloom with oh my goodness, what a call out. The neutral got out. The neutral get up just got immediately punished by that F smash.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's so tempting in those sort of situations, particularly because, you know, eMass was at 60% as well, so I don't imagine eMass is really thinking about, can I die here, but just holding that F smash and then just throwing it.
Yeah.
You know, such an early stock to lose as well. You know, we saw on those first stocks, they were living to 130, 140%.
Yep, exactly. And like honestly, just Bloom is the type of player to be ready for that type of situation as well. He has that confidence to pick those options that seem outlandish, and then you just get hit by it.
Yeah,
it's great.
So good, but of course Arsene is here as well, being able to take those stocks ridiculously early, doing a good job.
Oh, the down air. He scouted that jump immediately.
Yeah, the double dash, just the forward air to take the Luma and the down air to take the stocks. So good, and there's a little bit of Arsene left on the table, but again, the aggressive options from Bloom, making sure that eMass can't get any extra percent, and eMass really finding himself in a precarious situation here.
He's scrapping a lot, and the percent is just not worth it right now. Like, Bloom can kill very easily with Luma.
Yeah, such good awareness, going for that neutral air into the dash attack as well.
Oh,
but the up smash.
The up smash, yeah.
Yeah, just calling, you know, eMass jumps a lot on neutral. Of course, Joker has to, having excellent safe aerials.
Using movement, So but Bloom, again, he's like really good at controlling his space. So he just punishes you every single time you move forward towards him. Yeah, you can't even jump around him, honestly.
He's so good at that. And of course, you know, I reckon Bloom may stick with the Rosalina. He did tweet before the event that he was going to take more of a serious approach to this tournament. Yeah. We have seen a few different characters here and there from him, but I think certainly now that he's at this point in the bracket, he's really going to want to take things seriously, stick to the characters that are working. So I reckon we are going to see, the Rosalina once again coming up in Game 2. eMass, a game down so far.
Yeah, we're back at the same state. Both of them were PS2, right? So I feel like, they're just sticking with the stage, just playing out.
Yeah, I think certainly at this level, I think a lot of people enjoy just sort of having this, you know, PS2 being sort of one of the more neutral stages in the game. So they just enjoy to go back there, no thinking about, you know, bans or whatever. Just, you know, it allows them to get straight back into the action. And Bloom definitely getting back into the action with a 75% lead. However, Arsene is looming right now.
He does have Arsene though, so this percent can build back up real quick. F smash. Wow, I'm surprised he had the time for that.
Yeah, that was such a strong call out there from eMass.
Oh, brilliant recovery from Bloom right there. That awareness is perfect.
Yeah, so good. eMass just preparing his timing to recover lower.
What on earth?
That's down air. Jesus Christ, that is such a strong option from Luma. You do forget sometimes how strong Luma is by itself.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy? I felt like the initial Rosa down air would have covered him if he up-beat late anyway because of how sour, like, you know, that active spike hitbox is nuts.
Yeah, so, Bloom's knowledge of this character is just second to none. He is insane with the characters that he's got.
Exactly. He knows them. He just so knowledgeable about the characters and when to use their moves. It's amazing.
Ooh, and we can see Arsene just about appearing. However, an offstage situation means that eMass is going to have to work to be able to even use the extra buff from the character.
Exactly. Oh, wow, that beautiful up tilt. He just did a tomahawk, saw the roll, and just reacted to it perfectly.
Yeah, and the fact that the up tilt has got like such a lingering hitbox as well means that he doesn't have to be like too specific with the timing of it as well. If he's going to catch the roll, it's better. Whereas up smash, of course, you know, doesn't linger quite as long.
Right now, eMass did bring back the stock, but he could definitely bring like the percent a lot closer. That's for sure. It's just Bloom's obviously trying not to let that happen. So it's just about stage control at this moment.
Yeah, and you can see once again, you know, Bloom is getting a really, really good amount of mileage off these off-stage situations. Being able to just keep eMass at the ledge and just, you know, tack on that percent, even if you're not getting the kills, and sometimes he is.
Yeah,
but even if you're not, it's so, so good.
Because he just resets the situation most of the time as well. So
yeah,
like,
exactly
it's great. There we go.
Yeah, and another up smash. No Luma this time to assist, meaning it won't kill this time. And a few pummels. Arsene once again back on the table. Rosalina being quite a light character as well. This could be really scary.
It could be definitely. I'm pretty sure back air will kill. That's it. Trump back air.
And eMass with a very, very fragile lead, but just about managing to take it away from Bloom in this moment, and a little bit more Arsene as well. Again, just racking up these little bits of damage. Anything helps at this point.
Any extra credit on Luma is so valuable because you know what? He comes back with that much Arsene bar. It may not look like that much, but it counts. I promise.
Yeah, and it looked like eMass was a little bit stuck there as to whether to go for Rosalina or Luma. Managed to get a little bit of damage on both, but once again, Bloom in this situation. eMass just finding himself on the ledge time and time and time again.
Exactly. And again, Bloom is just amazing at just doing that dice roll, and even if he rolls wrong, he resets. It's great.
Yeah, and this is a very, very scary situation for Bloom. No Luma around, and Arsene, a fresh one at that, just arrived using his air dodge, managing to recover low, the neutral air. But even then, the raw power of Arsene is going to... like, look at that. Luma is already gone, and we've still got half an Arsene bar left.
Exactly. Like, it's just not even just how strong, it's how much more active that Arsene enables Joker to have. Like, so much more active hitboxes. It's great.
Yeah, and Bloom just about managing to survive in that situation. Luma struggling on the left-hand side.
Confirm? No, not quite yet.
Yeah, just a little bit late on the confirm, and that forward tilt, such a good tool, so quick, and just instantly, bam, Luma's out.
Luma's out, exactly. Because she actually got nerfed pretty badly from Smash 4 to ult. So if you just knock her off stage, she's basically gone.
Yeah, but we can see once again that he last stock.
Oh, wow, good throw. I'm surprised he pummeled. He might have died for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, Joker's back throw being so quick is a really good DI mix-up if people aren't ready for it.
Yeah. Wow, this is really, really close.
Yeah, and you can see that Rebel's guard, but oh my goodness, it doesn't even matter. Bloom doing such a good job at calling these, you know, knowing when to respect eMass's pressure on shield and knowing when to just throw out the up smash.
He's able to just destroy rash options. Like, he forces you in a position where you have to fight him, but at the same time, he's covering it. So, like, he's just in control most of the time, even in nail-biting moments like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's also in these situations where he's only really throwing it out when eMass is at kill percent. So it's enough time where eMass might forget that that's an option, and then bam, it's back right when he didn't want it to happen. It's so good. And Bloom currently 2-0 up, looking really, really good. eMass keeping it close, but Bloom definitely controlling the pace of the match.
Definitely, for sure. Also, something to note, I just barely caught it before the match started, but he was shaking his head and just... I hope he's not in his head right now, eMass, because that will definitely affect his confidence and options.
Yeah, it's so difficult, particularly when, I believe, obviously, you know, we mentioned earlier that eMass has beaten Bloom before, but it was definitely, you know, the set count is definitely in Bloom's favor. Bloom is the very heavy favorite. And so when you're 2-0 down, it's very, very hard to keep that mentality of I can win this, because you've got to make a reverse 3-0 against the best player in the country, you know?
Yeah. And it's also, it must be so frustrating to fight someone like Bloom, where even the littlest bit of space that you try to fight for, he could punish you so hard for it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and you can see once again these ledge traps coming out from Bloom, just using that down
coverage.
Yeah.
So safe.
The down air trying to two frame and then is able to just keep at the ledge and just make eMass really work for it. Yeah, look at eMass looking really frustrated.
Beautiful. Just edge guarded him. He got him frustrated. You can see he's throwing a lot more rash options than the first game. And he just wants to get rid of him ASAP. Oh, tries to go for the trump, but Bloom very aware there. Just buffer the ledge jump. Confirm.
Yeah. But not quite managing to kill. No rage on eMass, meaning that, you know, kill was quite going to do it. And like you mentioned earlier, those rash options that eMass is going for, it's just not working out. Bloom is not going to fall for those tricks.
Even simple stuff like Rosa's neutral B is just stuffing him out. And surely that must annoy him. Because just imagine, you're just trying to fight for space and you just got... There's just almost nothing you can do. It's frustrating, right? It's just a wall. Oh, wow. I'm surprised.
What pressure. What pressure. Okay, eMass definitely still got the mentality to keep themselves in this. Bloom not managing to get that tech going for quite an aggressive on-stage recovery, but then eMass not quite getting the punish.
Wow, that down tilt catching Arsene, and wow, the recovery.
Yeah, so clean, so clinical with his edge guards is Bloom4eva, just every single time, but the aggressive option, eMass managing to punish him for it.
Exactly. He got a bit too eager, tries to dash attack on shield and just loses his stock for it. But I'm pretty sure Bloom knows he's in control. Oh my god. Wow, that conversion.
Yeah, the fact of that as a confirm absolutely terrifies me.
Exactly.
And the fact that he was just willing to go for it in that kind of situation as well. You know, again, these early percent kills.
I'm not sure if you just noticed that, but he just empty landed in front of him and stayed calm. Most people would not be able to do that versus Arsene.
Yeah, no, it's so just, you know, Bloom has been at, you know, the top level for so long in Ultimate's lifespan that he just knows when, you know, when the pressure is real and when he can just be like, okay, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill.
Exactly. Oh, that down there! Wow, he got the strong spike hitbox.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was going to say, it looked like that was going to be a sour spot, and maybe eMass would have had a chance to recover, but obviously Bloom, knowing the hitboxes that are going to work, and a clean 3-0.
His game knowledge is absolutely insane, because we've seen him play really well with other characters, but Rosa, he seems exceptional with game knowledge. He knows what Luma can do when it comes to position, he knows all of his active hitboxes, he knows what both of those hitboxes do when they interact with each other. His coverage is insane.
Yeah, there is a reason he is #1 in the UK, and, you know, particularly as well, Rosalina being one of the harder characters to pick up and play as well. Same in the previous game, but, you know, again, Bloom's insane game knowledge really just bringing him to the point that we all expected him to be, winners finals of Invasion.